think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. The teams then, Bayern Munich against Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Bayern Munich have elected to go 4-3-3.
Yeah, and a system that relies on an industrious midfield to cover the ground.
So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Harry Kane merits a mention. What doesn't he do well? Leads the line, drops deeper into space, he runs well with the ball at his feet, and he's rarely wild when attempting an effort at goal. He's been a great find.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Gnabry clips one through. Aimed long and direct. Ball's out on the left now. Now here's the through ball. So what now? Great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Out to the left it goes. Now the pass. Guerrero. In with a header! Bayern Munich were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Rashford looking to get on the end of this. Rashford tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it long. Now it's Kane. He's left his man. Kane. Shot. Kane! Goal! Bayern Munich!
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
And it's Kane. Kane with the ball through. Gets into some space. And he heaves it forward. That's a throw. Just brushed off the ball there. Whistle's gone, that's foul. He will be livid with himself.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Going through. Swept it, hits it first time! And the ball's come out! Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Goretzka. Over to the left. Guerrero. Could try cutting inside here. Forward it goes. It'll be a throw-in. Goretzka battles to win it back. Plays it out to the wing. Hurtles into the tackle. Next one! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Tries a through ball. He's got away. And he's whipped it in low. Can he finish? Tries to get it forward quickly. Well played, he saw that coming. Not offside that time.
Oh, it would have been fabulous had the timing matched the pass. Pity.
And the first half is done. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Barcelona head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Guerrero, Goretzka, and out to safety. Kane. Real chance! How about it? That really should have hit the net.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Well positioned to make that interception. Tries lifting it over. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right, and it's been given away. Ter Stegen deals with it effortlessly. Bayern Munich keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
And it's Rashford. Lewandowski. Rashford. Looks like... Can he put it away? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Passes it through. He's got options out wide. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. It's a loose ball. Looks to slip it through. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that's it. That was always inevitable. Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Guerrero. Ball's loose. Who's getting there?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Going through. Loose ball. Who's going to get there?
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Aimed long and direct, rapidly approaching the end. Is this to be it? Is this where their title bid hits the buffers? That's a foul, no two ways about it. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Plays it out to the flank. Brings it forward.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Steered out wide. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And time is up. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona just seem to be one of those sides that thrives on adversity. The tougher it gets, the more they come through.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So a very warm welcome to you from the Catalan capital, Barcelona. We are at this grandest of stadia, a fitting home to the giants of the world game, FC Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I'm going to go for the little wriggler that is Raheem Sterling. His small frame and pace gives him a real advantage over bigger, slower defenders. And his turning sharpness is another very tricky part of his game, and he's a handful.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Can he deliver? Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Knocks it away. Lewandowski. He's got away. Lewandowski. Oh, glorious footwork. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Rashford, now the pass. Goes for a sweeping, massive leap! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Driving on, a real charge here. Up to meet it! They've done it! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Barcelona get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2...
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's been levered clear. Lobs it in gently. And it's hoisted clear. Tries to stroke it through. And that's been won straight back. Passes it through. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Barcelona are enjoying great form in front of goal right now. 5 games in a row they've scored. Looking to get within range. Great tackle, he had to get that right. Danger averted for now. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. It's a brilliant interception. Looks to slip it through, and he's onside. Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. Sterling plays it out to the flank. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, that's a waste. Charges in. Now it's Sterling. And he's away. Tries a through ball. And we hit half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Plays it into the channel. Needed a better pass there. Oh, good interception. Rashford with the ball through, and now the finish! Has he found his man? Cuts it out. And it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Another piece of really good defending. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's... Up he gets! It's broken loose! He's made sure that that won't get through. Now it's Sterling. That's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Knocks it away. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that.
And he's there to cut it out. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Sterling tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Goes for goal! And he's there to hoof it away. That intervention was very necessary. Big chance! And more, and more, and more!
Unbelievable.
And they are cruising away. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. He's away, shapes the shoots. It's come out to him, and no mistake. Sterling at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. So is this the start of a comeback? Driving on, can he score? That's a waste. Just 5 minutes left. Passes it through, and he's cut it out. Gets wrestled off the ball. Looks to slip it through. He's gone for it! He's missed another one.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And that's it. Barcelona win on the final day. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, look, Peter, no matter what the circumstances, in my career there was always a call for ending the season on a winning note, go out on a high, and then obviously a more forensic reflection could begin on
welcome to you all. I'm glad to say the game is back again. If you needed reminding, it's time to fasten those seatbelts for the endless rollercoaster ride that is to come. Barcelona against Bayern Munich. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Barcelona against Bayern Munich. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Harry Kane merits a mention.
Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And that's got him off to a flyer! What about that, Jim Beglin?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Barcelona have an early lead. Good start. Fires it in low. Is it in? What about it? And with the match still in its infancy, they are easing away. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable. Gnabry! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Defence has got rid of that. Tries a through ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good interception.
Bayern Munich have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
And he's cut it out. Now a chance to break. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Kane goes up and over. And it's Lewandowski. Lobs it in gently. Rashford! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift.
Massive leap! He's missed, but not by that far.
Lewandowski did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Kane. Out wide to the right. Now the pass. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Kane passes it through. Now it's Gnabry. Kane did well to pick out Gnabry, who couldn't get his shot away. Lewandowski plays it wide. He slid it. He's gone for it! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is extended still further. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Kane plays it long. Flags up.
He may have been caught offside, but Well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
And it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Could move up a gear here. And the weighted pass. Gnabry. Hits it! And through to the goalkeeper. Lewandowski brings the ball forward. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Barcelona, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. Already up and running for the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Away from immediate danger. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Rashford. Goretzka comes sliding in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Kane looks to dink one in. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Kane. Now it's Gnabry. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Going for goal! Gnabry. Great tackle, he had to get that right. Good clearance now, can they make something of it? Looks like a good ball through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Looks to slip it through. Shoots! Just needed better contact.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Goretzka gets good distance on it. Tries a through ball. There's the through ball. Breaks on hit. Just a Gnabry! Saved. That's good keeping.
Bayern Munich just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Can he score? The defence can get it clear. No way through there. Barcelona are now in a position of total control. Over to the left. Loose ball, who's going to get that? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now the pass. header! Goretzka tries a pass forward. Oh, he's found him. It's Lewandowski! That is terrific from Lewandowski! Ruthless and relentless, utterly rampant.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Barcelona tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. And it's Guerrero, dinks one in. And it's hoisted clear. Kane has a hit! Comes in hard, but he's taken enough of the ball. Tries lifting it over. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
It's the channel. He's left his man. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona have their win on opening day. The season perfectly teed up. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona have plenty to be pleased about with a well-earned 3 points. I'd call it a performance of smart professionalism.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So a very warm welcome to you from the Catalan capital, Barcelona. We are at this grandest of stadia, a fitting home to the giants of the world game, FC Barcelona. And our live game is Barcelona against Atletico Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
A very skillful playmaker, Koke. Not the sort to get...
Towering header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, the first attempt hasn't quite drawn first blood, but they've got a slight edge.
Gets it back. Lewandowski steered out wide. Barcelona get it back again. He's gone for it! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Yeah, early stages I know, Peter, but there's a show of forward thrust here. They're oozing belief.
Back into the middle. Passes it through. And he's whipped it in low. Good clearance and very necessary. And that's a throw-in. Looks to slip it through. Crowd calling for him to shoot. The shot's on! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do. Look, if ever there was a declaration of intent, we're watching it.
Atletico Madrid made a reasonable start to the season. A draw first up with a delicate ball. He's had a shot! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Still goalless. Timely intervention. Looking to break out here. Looks to clip it forward. Struck first time. Tries a through ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Up to meet it! And in again! Goal! Atletico Madrid! Atletico Madrid take the lead! Ter Stegen reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Atletico Madrid take the lead, 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Forward it goes. It'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. Shoots! And in it goes!
Are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
He's gone for it! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete!
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Goes for the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Dinks one in. Great challenge. It's a promising run he's making on the right. It is quite a run he's making here. Oh, good interception. Lovely feet. Room for a shot. Drills one in. There is the half-time whistle. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at the interval from either side. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Well positioned to make that interception. Where to from here? Now here's the through ball. Meets it first time! That is wayward.
Lewandowski really has shown an example of why indecision is fatal. Tries
to get it forward quickly. Jimenez does well there, alert. He's got away. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Passes it through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Played out to the wing. He slid it, and the shot! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
In with a header! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
All Black gets it upfield. He's made sure that that won't get through. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Right through the middle. Has a hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Ball's come loose, he hits it! And somehow he managed to miss it. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Aimed long and direct. Griezmann with the ball through. He has it out wide now. Coque. Atletico Madrid could have here their final chance. Gets up to head it! And that has been clubbed away. Now the pass. He's left his man. Shapes to shoot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets into some space. Going through. Looking to shoot. More and more and more and more. They are running riot. Surely now, beyond all doubt.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort.
And that's it. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
When you get free-flowing football out wide with consistent supply into the box, it brings excitement and entertainment to the proceedings. And that was a brilliant display of good wing play for me. This is a performance that hasn't just got my approval. Listen.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.